Hello friends, all of us like playing video games, and if you are like me, some of us would have wondered how all these games are made. You don't need to go technically deep here, there are thousands of ways to develop a game. Stardew Valley, a simple farming simulator created by a solo developer. He initially began developing Stardew Valley in order to practice programming in C Sharp and he planned to put the game on his resume for seeking job. Now the game has become a huge success and he is a millionaire. Prodigies like Eric Barron, the creator of Stardew Valley, are examples that we can make a living out of making video games. But there are certain rules and philosophies that you have to follow in order to become a solid game developer. And a disclaimer, pursue game dev only when you are driven by pure passion. Taking on jobs with similar experience in other industries will pay you more than in the game industry. But come on, passionate people shouldn't worry about this. You will be allowed to work on what you like for the whole day. Even if you are asked to work on crunches, you most probably would gain tons of insights on how these deadlines are met to deliver the game onto the hands of the customers. Obviously, it is not going to be easy, but imagine you are a game dev working for a coolest game company in the industry or working on the favorite game idea that will become the next hit and you became a billionaire out of it. If we clear our mind with useless thoughts, we will automatically move towards the right direction. So let us see what we should not do first. And I am saying this from a personal experience. So you can have a certain level of trust by seeing the successes that I have achieved. You don't need to believe me blindly. But anyway, the first point that you have to start doing is you should not be around toxic people. Again, don't explain your struggles to software engineers or someone who lives normal lives. If you explain your struggles to a typical man, he most probably is gonna doubt you for your shortcomings. They won't be conscious about the fights that you are facing and the struggles you are going through, and eventually you will lose interest in your passion. Better surround yourself with people of similar vision. Next thing is you should be aware of imposter syndrome. And again, never let your parents decide your profession. Trying to convince them is a waste of time. You will show the results in future and they will get convinced after hearing about your success. Parents actually do love you, but they don't know what logical decisions to make on this critical critical points in your life. So that is the issue. The last thing I would strongly recommend is you should not attend college placements if you are an engineering graduate, because usually they attract only IT companies and you will get a very bad impression of work because the staffs in charge of placements will behave like jerks. They don't deserve your precious time. Mark my words. Okay, now we can move towards things that you should actually do to become a game dev. Do these things, like get a good desktop. It is an investment for making your dreams come alive, like having a powerful desktop geared up with the latest graphics card is actually a treat for the game engines that you are going to use to make games. And since the overall experience is going to be smooth on high-end systems, you will have less headaches in figuring out what will happen if we do this or if we do that, like tinkering in the games inside the game code. And start creating a portfolio of games. Upload them in sites like itch.io or Amazon App Store. This will improve your online presence. You can also create a personal branding on Instagram or LinkedIn. And as you start up applying to companies, they will know what to expect from you without even uttering a single word, obviously. You can also start networking or attend game dev events and game jams. And be consistent. Allocate 1 to 2 hours daily to learn the skill that you want to develop in the game development. Like you have artwork, design, programming, testing, and publishing. If possible, move on to a country or a place which has a high demand for game developers, preferably European countries. And never fail to expose your works on an online platform. Please don't forget that. Don't keep it private, because you need exposure basically. That's how employers can easily find you. So, but yeah, there are thousands of ways to enter the game industry. You can undergo a course on diploma in game design or game programming, and they will be helping you in getting proper placements. But it is up to you. Basically, game companies don't never ever care about your degrees. They care about your skill. So for honing that skill, you need a buffer time, like for maybe at least 2 years, to learn everything on your own and create something. How do you say? Create something skillful, like not a very basic, poorly executed game, but above average game that not a normal person can't do. That a normal person cannot do. Along this journey, no one will believe that you are a game developer until you make a very big hit like PUBG. But what we will do until then? Should we write on a paper that we are a game developer and stick it on our forehead? No. During your struggling phase, only you and the universe knows what you are doing. No one will support you. Most of the people won't support you. Only those people who understand you clearly and who are open-minded and who knows what failure is, only those people can support you. But please don't give up. We are living in a day and age where living together for temporary pressure is perfectly valid. But following your passion is not a valid, as it hurts the economy. But I don't believe so. The society believes like that. There will be instances where people will doubt you on your abilities, when you don't release any game. But these are the same people who cry for help for small issues, even when they have all their capabilities and energies are aligned towards solving that. So forget about them. It is really happy that you have stayed for this long in my video. Basically, hard situations will make you stronger. All the best for your game journey. Let us meet in our next video.